Everybody, happy Thursday. Welcome back. And if you were wondering, I know we were talking about me being camping today. Well, that did not happen, clearly. I'm still here. So I'm going to tell you why here in just a minute. But first of all, I hope everybody had a wonderful Father's Day. I got to go visit my dad in Fort Smith, Arkansas, and spend some time with him. And that was really fun. And he teaches Sunday school. So, happy Father's Day again to my daddy. He loves when I surprise him. This is my dad teaching his Sunday school class. And I love anytime I get to go see him, but I always love going to his class. He's a wonderful Sunday school teacher, probably one of the best, to be honest. And I'm not just saying that because he's my dad, but he studies his Bible, and prepares lessons. And he's just all around awesome. So anyway, happy Father's Day to my dad, and happy Father's Day to all of your dads. And then here's my sweet husband with two of our grandkids on Father's Day. Of course, those little munchkins, they're too much. And here he is with his two kids. So there's my kids, Logan and Julia. So he had a good Father's Day. He went to church with them. I went to Arkansas, spent time with my dad, and then he got to watch golf all day. So there you go. And then I had to share this picture of, my gosh, my grandkids are hilarious. They are so funny. I mean, look at her. She is too much. Landon is the best. She's funny and she keeps us all on our toes, but there you go. Hey, John at Art East. Yes, look at Eeyore in the background. Isn't he so cute? I thought he might be really cute tonight just to have up on the screen. Okay, you guys, we're going to get into a few things, but I wanted to say happy Father's Day. I'm going to tell you why I'm not camping. Oh, you guys, it has rained and rained and rained, and I have been sharing that with you guys on my Instagram. It has been horrible. And I'm like, I don't think we're ever going to get to pour concrete. And it's been very frustrating. And I'm like, what is happening? They just had the God has not wanted me to pour my concrete. I don't know what it is, but he preferred to give everyone just more rain than they ever wished for. And so that's what's been going on around here. But this was a couple of days ago. Oh, I guess this was a few days ago. This was where it started, and they started digging. This was last Friday, actually. So I was so excited. They were pretty sure they were going to get to do all the things last week. And then here came all the fun rain. And that just put a big fat damper on all things. So we did not get to pour. And so we were waiting and waiting, and we waited some more, and then we waited some more, and some more, and some more. And I thought, this is just not ever going to happen. It's never going to happen. We are never going to get this done. And finally, they came back this week. And so 2 days ago, they started forming everything up, and I'm taking pictures along the way because I know all of you love all this stuff. It's so funny. I love construction stuff, but I know you guys love it too. So I want to make sure that I'm sharing this along the way. This little journey has been quite interesting. It did not, you guys will love this. It did not pass inspection first day. And I was like, oh my gosh, what does that mean? Is this going to be a big thing? And it wasn't a big thing at all. So I was super thankful. I was like, oh my gosh, I can breathe. I can breathe. Oh, Kim, hello. I'm glad you're here live. It's so funny because I was just saying to Melissa earlier, I think people will be coming in late tonight. It's Juneteenth, and I think a lot of people are off today. And so it might have thrown everybody's schedules for a loop. So who knows? I think some people will come here live today because they can finally, and some may not, and catch it later because they're, barbecuing or, cooking with their family or just hanging out by the pool, or I don't know what they're doing today, but it's hot here. But anyway, I wanted to show you guys a few pictures of what was going on. Then yesterday morning, was it yesterday morning? I'm losing track of everything. Yes, it was. I decided to plant a Bible in the bottom of the foundation of my new studio. I just felt really compelled to do it. And it was really funny because I'd been thinking about it. And my friend, Lisa Taylor Hill from high school, we've been friends forever. Really good friends at college, but she's still a very good friend of mine. She had messaged me. She's like, you really should put a Bible in the foundation of your new room. And I was like, okay, that's confirmation. I'm supposed to do that. So I did that yesterday morning, and that was so funny because we had some of the construction workers came and knocked on the door, and they're like, we found a Bible in here. Do you want that in? I'm like, yeah. Leave it there, please. So that was that. I thought that was kind of fun. And then by the end of the day yesterday, oh, actually, this is how it looked as they were pouring the concrete. And I was like fascinated by all of this process, you guys. That little thing in the middle sticking up, that's going to be a floor outlet. So because the room is just it's bigger than I may need something more centralized to be able to plug in. So we made sure that got in there before they poured concrete. And then finally, here we go. Yay! There's my new space. And so while it looks like a big fat concrete parking lot to most people, it looks like a fantastic start of a new studio to me. And I'm very, very excited, but it is very muddy right now. So we have been, oh, glad you got your golden shovel. Yes, 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 I did. It was super funny, actually. I laughed so hard about that because Jade dropped that off, and I had just been kidding. I was not being serious about that. But if we're gonna do this, we might as well do this right. So so that's the update on the studio. Hopefully next week they begin framing, and so we'll actually see the room kind of starting to take shape. They'll put the roof, I think they're framing up the roof and the walls, and hopefully get the windows in, and yeah, we're gonna get going. So what's really kind of cool next week is they'll be cutting out the window, and I'm kind of like, oh my gosh, this is where the entrance will be. There's PJ watching it cracks me up. Of course, John's watching too. But they're both standing at the window watching the workers pour the concrete yesterday. That window will come out, and that will be the new doorway into space. And so, I'm so excited. So there you go. They will be actually, they're going to be cutting that out next week. So I'll have a full access to my new space hopefully next week, and I'll get to start dreaming up what my next steps are going to be. So anyway, I think it'll be probably the end of July before it's done. That's my wishful thinking. So at least we're past the rain, and we have 10 days, I think 10 days without rain in the forecast. Oh, finally. So that's the plan. So hopefully we're gonna get this done. So that's the studio updates. And of course, I had this beautiful herb garden raised bed that my sweet husband bought me for Christmas, and it was on the side of the yard. And I thought, well, it's okay where it is. You know, they're not going to be anywhere near that. And oh, it was dreadfully close. And now there's this mountain of mud that's over there. And so my sweet daughter Julia came over today and offered to help me. And she said, Mom, I'll help you move that thing. And you can't just move a raised bed, you guys. Like, it is a process. You have to unload it, like unplant everything, pull all your plants out. I put them in big Tupperware bins with dirt until I could get everything out. Then we had to pull all the dirt out of these raised beds. Oh, and then we moved the raised beds onto the patio. So, yeah, it was a hot mess. And when I say hot, it's because it was like in the 90s here today. And I don't do well with heat, you guys. I don't process heat well. I don't like it. Ask John. He's in the room. He'll tell you. I get like heat rash. I get overheated. I just don't do well. And I was out there for a little longer than I probably should have been. So, so we ended up getting all that done today, and now they can just come and do whatever they need. But y'all, construction, like, it does not go without a problem. I'm just telling you. If it wasn't the rain, it was one of the workers cutting our sprinkler system wires. Yep, they did. They cut them, like, cut it right into, and it was all like, it was the main wires, like all 9 zones cut. And so it's been a ride so far. So crazy, but it's not, everything is fixable, you guys. So that's why I don't get really worked up about some things. I just go, whatever, they'll fix it. I'm not worried about it. So that's kind of what's been going on. So you may notice my hat tonight. This is for my Razorbacks. I couldn't even watch the game last night because I was just too stressed out, and John was stressed and he was not happy how it ended. We thought, it was the top of the 9th. We had a 5, we ended up taking the lead 5-3, and then just bonehead crazy happened. Like, all the things that could go wrong literally went wrong. And so our sweet Razorbacks, they lost their opportunity to go to the finals, the World Series, College World Series. But we still love them. We're still Razorback fans. Go Hogs. So I'm wearing my hat today in honor of my Razorbacks. After this, I'll be switching into my Thunder shirt because go Thunder! I hope we win Game 6. Okay. Enough about sports. One more thing. Oh, and if you haven't liked and subscribed yet, do that, because it will announce and tell you we're going live and we're here, and we love you and it's time to go. So if you haven't done that, take a minute to do that too. I want to wish Tara Weeks a happy 40th birthday. Happy birthday, everybody. Drop in the chat and say happy birthday, Tara. Who spends their 40th birthday with me? Tara Week. So happy birthday to you, Tara. Okay. This weekend, I'm going to be doing a quilt class at Southern Comforts on Saturday in Catoosa from 10 to 2, I think. And we're going to be doing the curvy log cabin. Curvy. log cabin. So I'm doing that with my friends Carrot and Jeannie, and so we're going to be doing that on Saturday. So I'm super excited. I've never tried a curvy log cabin before. Of course, I've made log cabins before, but I have not done the curvy. So if you guys have any tips and tricks on the curvy, drop them for me, and that way I can read your comments and look like I know what I'm doing on Saturday. Yeah. So also, Rochelle and I recorded yesterday. We had a good podcast, catching up on all the things. You guys will love it. So catch that on Saturday morning. I usually try to get that loaded up by like 6 a.m., 7 a.m. So, yeah, so there you go. Okay, we're going to jump into this week's block on Harriet's Journey, our block along. And this one is Mill Girls, and it's on page 52, block F5. And I loved this block. So, like last week I talked about how much I really loved Gretchen, or was it last week or the week before? I can't remember. How I really loved Gretchen. It was probably my favorite one. This one might be my new favorite because I thought it was super easy. I don't have any big fat tips to give you because this one is super easy. You've made all of the blocks before, all of the pieces before, so it's just putting them together. But look how darling this is. Oh, I am dying over this block. How stinking cute is this one? Anytime you can do sashing like that in a little block. I mean, this is a 6.5 inch block, you guys, with sashing. Oh my gosh. Freaking precious. I'm literally dying over this one. It is so cute. So I don't really have any big tips over this one. You're just going to make sure you're doing that quarter square triangle. You're going to be making several of the hourglasses, and that's pretty much the basics. I mean, this one is not hard at all. I love this one so much. I will tell you for next week's, the Morning Star block, which is the very next block on that same page, I've heard from a few of you telling me that, hey, this one's got some tricks and, curves and whatnot. So, I will be working on that one this weekend as well. And because this was the last one I have finished. So I'm caught up. I'm already caught up on everything. And now I'm getting ready to make all the next 4 blocks. So stay tuned for next week. Next week we'll be going over Morning Star. And hopefully it won't be too traumatic that I'm like, oh my gosh, what is this? Also, I was going to share something else with you guys. Now I can't remember what it was. Oh, I write down everything and I totally forgot to write this down. And there was something that popped into my head. Oh, I know what it was. Guess what I ordered this week? Can anybody guess what I ordered this week? Drop it in the chat. I'm going to give you a couple of seconds. The first person to get it, the first person to guess what I ordered this week, gets a prize. I don't know what the prize will be, but I'll send it to you. Oh, Barb got it. Long armor. Yes, a long arm. I ordered my long arm this week and I'm so excited. Now I'm officially a member of Angela Walters' Long Army, which, I mean, who has something called a Long Army other than Angela Walters? So I'm so excited about this, but it has been quite crazy. I waited till the last minute, clearly, because it's on sale. And by the way, prices are going up. If you're interested in anything Handy Quilter, all of their prices on everything going up July 1st. Yep. So if you've been on the fence, if you've been waiting, you might not want to wait any longer because it's time. Prices are going up July 1st. And I get nothing for that. I'm just telling you, I don't get anything for that. But you definitely reach out to Angela on quiltingismytherapy.com and order your long arm because, hey, right now the prices have not ever been this good. They've never been this good. When I called, if it comes in too fast, it'll be out on the concrete slab with the biggest tentacle. No, it will not, you weirdo. You guys, y'all don't need husbands like mine. He's too much. I am going to share something funny about him. well, this is our chit chat time. So, I ordered my long arm, and then of course, you don't just order a long arm, you guys. You order it's I'm getting pro stitcher, the long arm, and the frame. Yay! But you just don't order that. You have to order. There are other things that go with it. So, like I ordered the drawer that goes in the frame, and I needed the laser light, and I needed 2 different feet. I ordered some bobbins, some pre-wounds. I don't even know what all. It's just all the stuff that Angela and Jessica told me to order. Okay. So I get this big fat laundry list of stuff to order. And by the way, if you order from them, if you get a long arm from them, then you're in the long army, and they give you 20% off of all handy quilter stuff that goes with your long arm. So I ordered casters to go on my frame so that I can move that baby around in my big studio. So I'm excited about that. There's all kinds of things that you're going to add. And so anyway, they give you 20% off. So it's so awesome. So I go online ordering all my hoodickies. And that's a word. It is. And if you tell me it's not a word, I'm just going to tell you that's just not right. Don't make fun of me. So I go on and order all this stuff. And then I'm telling my friends, Krista and Kara, because they're ordering one right now. And they're telling me, hey, you forgot, or you ordered the wrong kind of drawer. You're supposed to get the one that goes to the gallery too. And I mean, I'm telling you, it's been, so yeah. But I got it done. I'm pretty sure we're done. Yeah. So that's kind of the update on the long arm. So when I called Handy Quilter to finalize all the stuff, because they called me to finalize my order. They're like, we think we'll have some in next week to be able to ship out. So like they're low on supply right now. So if you've been putting it off, don't put it off any longer. Just go ahead. Get it now, and you can thank me later because all the prices are going up starting July 1st. Okay, that's the update on the long arm business. This weekend, I'm going to be, and if you're still on here, not John Bircher, but my friend John Art East, I got my notification that my Anne of Green Gables is on its way, and my Mad Hatter is on its way. And so I am like dying. I needed to get through customs or something. I keep waiting. Oh my gosh, maybe today's the day. And then I'm going to get to starch all my fabric. And so I'm just, oh my gosh, I'm so excited and I can't wait to get it. I am not going to start on it though until I have my new studio built, because I just think those will be fun projects to start on when I get in there. So yes, woohoo. So that's kind of what I'm waiting for at this point. I want those to be kind of first projects that I'm going to, oh, John, you sent me extra goodies. I love you so much. So I'm going to probably make those my projects when I get moved in. Rochelle, she brought me back my pixel quilt. So we talked a little bit about this. I think we talked about this on the podcast, but I'd made my pixel quilt. My first one was of my grandmother, and she was going to quilt it for me, and we could not figure out what we were going to do for a panto, or if she's going to free motion it, or what we were going to do. Hi, Doug Lico. All my friends are in the house tonight. Thank you, guys. I love you guys. So she was going to quilt it, and she's like, I think you have to quilt this. And I totally agree. So she brought it back, and it will be one of the first quilts that I quilt myself. And so I'm kind of excited about that. I think that's going to be super cool. So I'm working on that, and I'm working on, oh my gosh, I'm working on my grandson's, his 4th birthday quilt, the fire truck. And I'm going to be knee deep in that all weekend. That is my plan. I want to get that one finished so I don't have to worry about it. So those are my big fat plans. And I was in Chicago last week. Thank you guys for understanding and dealing with a pre-recorded fun episode last week, and I had lots of fun questions to ask. Chicago, you guys, one of my favorite cities. I had so much fun. I actually was like, oh man, I would love to go back. We did a comedy show. We went to a comedy show Thursday or Tuesday night. We went to a place called Second City, the Second City. If you've never heard of it, if you're not a comedy person, I'm sorry, but a lot of Saturday Night Live people come out from Second City, and it was hysterical. It was like all improv and so funny. And then we went to a lovely dinner. And we hit some bars. The next night, we went and watched the Thunder lose, but they're not going to lose tonight. No. And then the last night we went to a Cubs game, and I got to sit in a suite, and it was so much fun. We had a great time, and I hate the Cubs. Sorry if you're a Cubs fan. I'm not a Cubs fan. I'm a Cardinals fan, so it's very hard. However, I still went, and I had a great time because it's history. I mean, Wrigley. Oh my gosh, Wrigley Field is just amazing and it's so cool. Oh my gosh, I love it. So we had such a good time, and I was so grateful to be gone, and I'm so sorry I wasn't live last week and could see all your chit chats, and we had our pre-game chit chats tonight, and it was nice to see everybody coming back in. But I'm back, and I'll be live next week again, so no pre-records. You're welcome. I was planning on doing that this week if I was going to have to camp, and then you guys were like, no, do it camping, and I was like, okay, I'll try. But here I am. We are not camping. So we're not selling our camper either. I know we've talked about this, but no selling the camper. We will just go after the 4th of July. We're going to head out, and we're going to go have some fun, and it'll be great. So that's kind of all the big fat updates I've got. Does anybody have any questions? Because this is kind of, let's see. We have 6 minutes. I try to get you out of here by 6:30 so you don't miss dinner. You don't miss important ball games like the Thunder. Yeah. I'll give you guys a quick update. She'll die when she finds out I've shared this on out in the world to know. But I told you guys, how I've tried to fix up my daughter and stuff, with the plumbers that were here. And then I found out he was married and had 8 kids, which was not, ever going to work out clearly. But she's been talking to somebody, and, she seems very excited about it, and I'm cautiously excited about it for her. So I'm no longer shopping for her man. Sorry. If you were curious and you had a son, or you yourself were interested, I think she's going to be off the market very soon. So yeah. Tonight she's going, they now go, they watch the Thunder play together because it's a thing, because when they watch together, the Thunder win. And I'm like, that has to continue to be a thing. So, yeah, I won't share his name here, but I know she's really excited about him. So, I'm hopeful. We need this girl to just, enjoy life, but oh my gosh, I really want to see her settled. Yeah. So anyways, that's the big fat updates for tonight. If you've got questions, I'm happy to answer them, and I don't even care what it is. If it's about my construction studio, the blocks, whatever, drop them in. I'll sit here for another few minutes to see if you guys have any questions or you have any comments. But thanks for joining. You guys, it's super hot here. I don't know about you, but we went from spring and rain to just heat, just horrible heat. And so no fun at all. I don't love the heat. It's just not my friend. No questions tonight. I'm not seeing any questions at all. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. Well, yeah. Yay, Julia. Thank you, P. Peterson. I'm super excited. Okay, Julie, yeah, you're hot in Missouri too. It's so hot. It's so hot. And so I think it's just going to keep getting worse. But you know what? I'm not going to complain because there ain't no rain. No rain. No problem. No rain, no problem. That's how I feel about it. All right, you guys. Well, I'm going to let you go. And y'all just have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Go Thunder. Go Thunder. And I hope you have a wonderful evening. Good luck on your blocks. The last thing I'm going to leave you with is I'm going to leave you with this. I want to know tonight, which block is the last one that you completed? I'm just curious. Some of you are you're so aheaders, or you're eager beavers, and you just overachievers, and you just go go go. I just want to know where you are in this process. And if you're not doing the block along, that's okay. Tell me the last block that you completed for anything. So I'm just curious. All right, I will see you guys back here next Thursday. Have a wonderful evening. Bye, everybody.